Listen, shh. Go school to learn, don't go school to fight. Stop bullying the children, them thing not right. Education is a must, don't fight from the bus. Remember the book more mighty than the knife. So all who agree with me, stop the bullying right now. Wave on the hand left to right, yeah. And join the campaign, suffering counseling. Stop bullying now on every school site. The name calling. Stop the bullying. Stop the bullying. Don't take me money. Stop the bullying. Wouldn't I hear now? Little boy, little girl, brethren and sisters. Bullying thing, matching up the school system. Stand up everybody, form discipline. Stop this foolishness, don't hope you listening. Don't hit nobody, not pinch nobody's skin. Straight to the headmaster, you will be jonesing. Show more love, taking the learning. Don't follow the campaign and sing. When I hear go school to learn, don't go school to fight. Stop bullying the children, them thing not right. Education is a must, don't fight from the bus. Remember the book more mighty than the knife. So all who agree with me, stop the bullying right now. Wave on the hand left to right, and join the campaign, suffering counseling. Stop bullying now on every school site. The name calling. Stop the bullying. Bullying thing, no cool. Stop the bullying. Don't take away me money. Stop the bullying. Alright, turn it up now. Stop the bullying. Bullying, not cool. Stop the bullying. Who wanna say? Stop the bullying. Alright.
Hi everybody, I am honored to be here. We came all the way from Santa Barbara, California in the US, and I'm just pleased to be here and share some California love with all of you and some sunshine today. It's been great to be a part of this walk and to stand up against violence and to support our children and our students and help them stay safe. And I'm here also because we are launching an app for students for them to use, and it's called Safe Zone Report It. And this is a great way for kids who may not feel comfortable talking to an adult to report something they feel is unsafe. So when we've been visiting schools, we heard the word snitch a few times, and we look at it as a bystander, someone who is standing by and able to support their fellow students. So it's nothing negative, it's helping keep communities safe. So we have to stand together and support each other. So this app that we're launching is to help students stay safe. So at this time, it is available at 4 schools: Frederick Smith, Grant Lee Adams, Lester Hahn, and Wesley Hall Infants. And Supreme Counselling hoping to have an initiative to bring it to more schools on the island. So we're excited to partner with Supreme Counselling and are in great support of all the work that they're doing. And again, I'm just honored to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much as well, Mrs. Sorensen, to you and your family. Next up, we have Mrs. Jane Rice. She's the Associate Director of Safe and Humane Schools, the All-U.S. Bullying Prevention Program, Clemson University.
Thank you so much. It is a privilege to be here. Delighted. As you know, bullying, simply put, is being mean on purpose. And power can be a good thing, but when people misuse their power to violate others, to put them down and hurt them, that's a harmful effect for our schools. So Supreme Counselling, knowing this, brought the world's most researched bullying prevention program to your beautiful island home of Barbados, and they can be so proud of what they've done by bringing this initiative here. So they did this, of course, because they understand that how we treat each other matters. So, families, moms and dads, teenagers and children want to do the following. We're going to treat each other the way we want to be treated. We want to stand up and step in when we notice that bullying is happening. And above all, we want to report bullying that we know about. Because if we don't, we are part of the problem. And all of us need to link arms to be part of the solution. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And now we will have Mr. Sean Clark, CEO of Supreme Counseling for Personal Development.
Thank you so very much, Jill, to each and every one of you for coming this evening and joining us on our walk against bullying and all other forms of youth violence. I need to firstly say a special thank you to the representatives of the St. Michael Parish Ambassadors who have walked with us, who have journeyed with us this evening, and who have shown their support, and you need to give them a round of applause. I also need to thank my very special guests from overseas, Jane, Julie, and their husbands, for really joining us here in Barbados. They have been a part of our celebrations for the past 3 days, and it really makes me proud to know that some person from the head office, as I usually call it, can travel to Barbados to be with us, to show that they support us, to stamp out bullying in this country. Give them a round of applause for being here with us. Frederick Smith, Grantley Adams, I really want to thank you for coming out in your numbers. I need to thank you for showing us that you are with us and that you want to join with Supreme Counseling to bring an end to violence in school, to bring an end to bullying in school, and to make sure that our children are safe. I need to thank the teaching staff of both schools, along with the teaching staff of the Lesterville School and Wesley Hall School, for really working with our young people, for doing all in their power to make our young people feel safe. Give them a round of applause. To my lovely staff at Supreme Counseling, I want to thank you guys for your commitment. I want to thank you guys for the hard work that you put in. I want to thank you guys for working overtime. This week is a serious week for us. We're actually working 7 days for the week straight. I promise you that each of you will have 1 off day each, not all together, but you will get your time back. Thank you for working with us. Thank you for really being there with us. I want to thank my 2 interns as well for coming out, working and supporting us. You are now a part of the family. I want to thank Russell Graves, who from time to time is not only Russell Graves, but DJ Crank, for coming out and volunteering his DJ services to work with us and to make sure that we are entertained. You need to give my staff a round of applause. Thanks, Davian, for letting me know that the Eden Lodge School there came only school with a placard. We really want to thank the young folks from Eden Lodge Primary for joining us on this initiative as well. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's not fool ourselves. Let's not bury our heads in the sand and continue to think that bullying is a plaything in Barbados. Bullying is serious business, and we need to start to take bullying seriously. We need to protect our young people. It must no longer be seen as a rite of passage. It is not a good thing for parents to be giving their children their hard-earned money to take to school, and then it be extorted from the children by older folk in the school who believe that it is their duty to take what is not theirs to take. We need to stop these things. We need to fight against these things. We need to call on the authorities in Barbados to join the initiative, to join the fight. If you are not willing to join the fight, Supreme Counseling is willing to carry the fight. Give us the resources that we need. Give us the financial resources that we need. I have the professional team. I have the committed team, and we are ready to get the job done. If you are not willing to come on board with us, give us the financial resources and we will do it. We will work at saving our young people, because our young people need saving, our young people need rescuing, our young people need advocates to stand up and to support them. I am calling again on the government of Barbados, and I'm not being political. Whosoever forms the government of Barbados, The obvious bullying prevention program is tried, is tested, and it is proved to be the world's leading bullying prevention program. It is the most researched bullying prevention program around the world. It is working in other places, it can work here. We have this program in 4 schools. Barbados have much more than 4 schools. I am willing to work around the clock to travel the length and breadth of Barbados with my team and with whoever else works with us, because this bullying prevention can become the national initiative for fighting bullying in Barbados. It has a record of working. Not only does it work in terms of fighting bullying, but we have evidence to prove, we have research that suggests that once you reduce bullying, you reduce other forms of youth violence within the schools, the teachers have more time to teach, less time to say stop that, sit down. You're saying a decrease in those negative behaviors and an increase in grades. Evidence suggests it is there, you can go and you can read it for yourself. So this program can work in Barbados. We are ready to partner with anybody. We are ready to work with anyone who is willing to work with us. Firstly, reduce and then eradicate bullying from the landscape of this country. You will realize that when bullying happens in the school, it moves on into the workplace. So then you have bullying across the board. And then again, statistics and research have suggested that persons who are involved in bullying at school at a young age, by the time that person reaches the age of 23, that person has at least 3 or more criminal convictions. We can save Barbados. Now I turn my attention to you young people and young people in listening distance of my voice. We are fighting for you, but you need to fight for yourselves as well. And how can you fight for yourself? You need to be disciplined, you need to be obedient, you need to stand for what is good, what is right, what is wholesome, and what is just. You can no longer be on the part of negativity. We know that it is very easy to walk the negative road. It is difficult to be positive. It is difficult to stand amongst yourself and be counted. But I have the confidence, I have the trust in all young people in this country that you can stand, and if you start with yourself, if you look in the mirror and you start the man or the woman, the boy or the girl in the mirror, and you change yourself at an individual level, then we can work at changing Barbados. Young people, you have the power in your hands, you have what it takes. And I'm counting on you. I'm counting on each and every one of you to change Barbados. As Crystal Cummins Beckle says in her song, it is time we claim Barbados back. And we can do it starting with you. If it is to be, it must start with me. And if each of us take that to heart, if each of us take that to heart, if each of us say to ourselves every morning, if it is be, it must start with me, then we are on the right path. We want you every single day to strive to be better than you were the day before. That is called improvement. So the Sean that you meet today, I will work to make sure that it is not the Sean you meet tomorrow. Because every day you strive to be a bit better and a bit better and a bit better. You become your brother's keeper. You look out for each other. And as long as we can get these things done, I assure you that Barbados can be on the road of success. Barbados can return being a positive place. And as Crystal says, we can claim Barbados back. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your support. I want to thank you guys for coming out, for walking with us, for standing with us. Continue to listen out for Supreme Counseling, because we have a lot more initiatives coming. This is just the start of it. This is just the beginning. For big schools, we have a lot of work to do. I want to thank the chairman of the Frederick Smith Bullying Prevention Committee, Mr. Nichols, Mr. Griffith from Grant Dubs. I really want to thank you guys for working with us. The work, we are no starting this work. The journey, no start. The journey, no start. Don't look back, look ahead. Never say die till you're dead, because the journey, it no start. Let me say a special thank you to DJ Kashi and all the other persons who would have volunteered, who would have taken the time out to join us this evening. Thanks to Alpha 24 for coming on board and working with us on this initiative as well. We want to thank the Royal Barbados Police Force. We want to thank MTW for giving us the permission, the police who were here with us to make sure that we remain safe throughout the entire evening. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And may God continue to bless you. May God bless Barbados.